Hello, it's me again, and I am going to teach you a little bit more about Seesaw. For this video, my target is to help you learn how to set up your class, all right? So, how do you know you'll be successful? Well, you have your class set up. All right, so what I'm going to do with this one is here I am in Seesaw again. Again, you can access this through class links, all right, and then sign in as a teacher, and then sign in as Google. But once you're in, what you can do is you can go ahead and go My Classes. So you go to My Classes. Let's go ahead and go plus, and I'm going to go ahead and do fourth grade. So fourth grade, I'm going to go 2025, and let's go ahead. Actually, I'll just go fourth grade since I already have a fourth grade 2025. All right, so once I have that, click on fourth grade. I'll click right here with my green arrow, and now it says fourth grade, fourth grade. All right, so nothing's really in here because we've got to set this up. So see this fourth grade, the little wrench right here, you can click on that, and then this is all of your settings. So I'm just going to go through this really fast. All right, so we have our class setting. Here's fourth grade, there's fourth grade. I can actually manage teachers if I wanted to, and I can invite other teachers to be part of my class. So like your coach or something, you can invite them to be part of your class, which is super cool. All right. Then what you can do is you can change the class theme, the class icon if you want to. You can do a sign in, which I'm going to show you how to do that. Manage student groups, home learning student codes and things like that. Likes, all of the different things that you can do. Again, if you want families to be able to have access and send them a code, you can enable family access. You can manage that, invite. So I'm going to go ahead and go, oh, there aren't any students in your class yet. Oh man, I need to add students. All right. So again, those are just some things that you can do. There's even a blog that you can turn on, all of that kind of stuff. All right. But what we're going to do first is we're going to add students. All right, to do that, it says, hey, do you want to sign up for your with your email address? Yikes, that would be a nightmare with elementary kids. I can't even imagine because it was hard with 6th and 7th graders. All right, so what you're going to do is I'm going to say no. All right. Most often, do your students share devices or do they have their own device? So, depending on if they have like a certain device that's always there, or if you're sharing, I'm going to go ahead and go share devices. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the names. So let's say I have Ned and Fred and Ted. Whoops, I better change that. And Sam and Sammy and Heather and John. All right, and whatever. So you can type all their names and everything like that. Let me hide this for a second. And then you click on the green check mark. All right. Notice over here on my left-hand side, yay, all of my students are showing up in my class. So awesome. All right, now this is what you're going to do next. So in the classroom, question mark, follow the sign of the instructions below. So what you can do is you can open the Seesaw class app, all right, and you can have them go in, choose as a student, scan the code, or what you can do is you can print this. All right, so if you're like, you know what, I'm going to print this as a poster. Now you can do any of these languages. I'm going to, stick with English, click print. And with this, okay, so you print the page. It shows you some examples, what a student could do with their Chromebook or whatever to get in there and get that code. And then once you do that, you can copy that, whatever, and awesome. All right, then your students can get in. All right, so once your students are in, all right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click X. what you can do is let's go down here. You can manage students. You can always add students later or delete them. So I'm just going to go back up here to students really. Nope, I'll just do the manage students here. All right, so I can just click, oh man, Ted moved. All right, I can add their last name, display all of that, preferred language. So if they have a preferred language, they can be like, oh man, I have this kid that just, speaks Spanish. Great, have them use the Spanish. Or if you, especially those dual immersion kids or something at different elementaries, I mean, it's just awesome. But anyways, they can have an email, family members right here. All right, so family members, there's 0 right here, right? Home learning student code. Hey, when students sign into Seesaw Class app or website using their home learning code, they can complete activities, view their journal, they can view announcements, all of that great stuff. All right, so get the home learning code. You can click on that and it will show up, and it gives you a paper and it shows you how to do all that kind of stuff, okay? Family members, again, there's nobody connected, right? So let's go back, and I'm going to click out of this, and I am going to go to where it says families. All right, so enable family access, invite families. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and invite families. Family member email, I can go ahead and email or do a mobile phone, and I can add other family members, and then there you go. Invite the families. It will send it to them. It will show you the invite status. Oh my gosh, you can also print the invites or share an invite link. So awesome for this parent connection. We need more of this with our public education. We do a great job with sending emails and things like that. But how cool is it that this app allows their family members to connect to student journals and see exactly what their kids are doing through artifacts right here in school. All right, so you can go ahead and invite. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and click X for a second. All right, I'm going to go back into home right now. All right, so here's my 4th hour grade. All right, here's my class. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to add, and I can assign an activity, I can create an activity, I can generate one through AI, or post to a journal of different things for them. All right, what do we do next? All right, well, this is what's so cool about this connection. All right, journal is a digital portfolio. Students and teachers can add photos, videos, voice, and more. All right, so let's go ahead and let's post to a journal. And let's say that we are going to go ahead and we are going to, let's do a note. All right. So you know what? You notice that, that Sam was just being amazing. And so you're going to say, Dear Sam, I just want you to know, whatever. And how awesome that you have been in my class. I'm so grateful that I have you as a student, whatever. All right, so you do your little letter, you click the green check mark. All right, you can record it, edit it, so that if they have a hard time reading, you can record it and they could listen to it. All right, so we got it, great, grand. Let's go ahead and click the check mark. Well, who do I want this to go to? Well, I want it to go to Sam. All right, so we're going to put it into Sam and click the check mark. And now when you go to Sam, see how she has this little folder? Bam, it's in her journal. All right, how cool is that? And then her parents can also read it too. So that's just a little bit about how to set up a class, all right, how to add students, how to put in and invite parents, and then also how to include things in their journal, their online portfolio. Seesaw, if you haven't tried it, you should.